One of the silent performance killers on Windows 10 and Windows 11 could be your paging file size or virtual memory being set incorrectly. And in today's video, I'm going to break down the perfect paging file setup for systems with 2GB, 4GB, 8GB and 16GB of RAM, so you can boost performance, reduce lag and make your PC feel snappier than ever. Stick with me till the end, because this is one setting that can truly make a noticeable difference if done right. Let's start simple. A paging file is a reserved portion of your hard drive or SSD that Windows uses as extra RAM when your system runs low on physical memory. So when your RAM usage spikes, let's say above 90%, Windows temporarily shifts some processes to this virtual memory to prevent your system from freezing or crashing. If the paging file size isn't configured properly, your PC can slow down drastically. On the other hand, setting it correctly can make multitasking smoother and help games or large apps run more efficiently. To access the paging file settings, click on the Windows search bar and type sysdm.cpl. Hit enter on your keyboard. This will open the system properties window. Now click on the Advanced tab. Under Performance, click on Settings. Again, click on Advanced tab and under Virtual Memory, click Change. You will notice three main options: Automatically manage paging file size, Custom size, and then No paging file. Never choose No paging file. This can cause instability and crashes. Now, who should use which option? If you have 16GB or more RAM, you can safely leave it on automatic. Windows will handle it dynamically for best performance. But if you have 2GB, 4GB, 8GB or even 16GB and experience high memory usage, switching to custom size can give you better control and performance. And here is where many people go wrong. Some guys tell you to set your paging file to 1.5 times or 3 times your RAM, but that doesn't always work perfectly for every system. Let's find the best setup for your specific hardware. Right-click on the taskbar and select Task Manager. Go to the Performance tab and then select Memory. Note down your installed RAM, then head back to the virtual memory settings. Uncheck the box for Automatically Manage Paging File Size for all drives. Then click on Custom Size. Next, click on the Windows search and then type Calculator. Click on it to launch it. Now multiply your RAM in GB by 1024 to convert it to megabytes. So my RAM was 8.5 GB multiplied by 1024. Now I have 8704. So for example, if you have 2 GB of RAM, multiplying it by 1024, you have 2048. And for 4 GB, you have 4096. For 8 GB, you have 8192. And for 16, you have 16384 megabytes. Next, set the initial size in megabytes to be the same as your total RAM in megabytes. So my total RAM in megabytes was 8704. So I'll set my initial size to 8704. And to set the maximum size in MB, multiply your RAM in megabytes by 2. And my RAM in megabytes was 8704. So I would have to multiply my RAM in megabyte by 2. Then I'll have 17,408. So I'll set my maximum size to 17408. Next, click Set. Then OK. Here is a crucial step many people skip. After you click OK, if you see a pop-up message saying the changes you made require you to restart your computer before they can take effect, then congratulations. Your settings are perfect and Windows has accepted them. If you don't see that message, go back and tweak your values. Click on Change under Virtual Memory. Instead of multiplying your RAM by 2 for the maximum size, try multiplying by 1.5. So I'll just multiply my RAM in GB by 1024 to have my RAM in megabytes. Then I'll multiply it by 1.5 this time and I'll have 13,056. So I'll just enter 13056. Then click Set. Then OK. Once you see that message, you've nailed the perfect balance for your system. As you saw from the beginning, when I multiplied my RAM in MB by 2 and entered that value as my maximum size, I didn't get this message. But when I tweaked the settings again and multiplied my RAM in megabyte by 1.5, it works perfectly for my system. So I can safely click on OK. Next, restart your PC. Once it boots back up, your paging file will be fully optimized. You should notice smoother multitasking, faster response time, and fewer performance drops during heavy use, especially if you tend to open multiple tabs or apps at once. So that's it guys, that's how you find and set the perfect paging file size on Windows 10 or Windows 11. If your PC has been lagging, freezing or showing high memory usage, this tweak can make a night and day difference. Give it a try and let me know in the comments if you noticed an improvement. And don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't miss future optimization tips. Thanks for watching and I will see you in the next video.